Hey there, gang. It's me, Screen. That's me. Today we're doing a much more, serious video rather than my funny tomfoolery that I usually do every now and then. Because I need to talk about life for a bit. Like, I need to be real. Because, like, what the fuck is going on with the world right now, right? This week has been wild, right? In fact, this entire year has been wild. Like, I'm lost for words with what's going on with the world. And like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. Whatever is happening with governments and war and banking and whatever it is. And especially in this part of my life where, I'm sorry, I'm just captivated by the explosion that happened there. Because I'm doing a voiceover instead. As I was saying, the world situation, especially in this stage of my life where, I've basically finished the free trial of life, and now I'm going into, I'm going into, doing, or finishing my degree, and finally doing life stuff instead of being a loser 24/7, making silly videos on the internet. But, with that, I just want to talk about how terrible the world is becoming. And, like, usually, I just poke fun and make fun of these horrible decisions. But it's gotten to the point where these decisions are actually becoming something I seriously care about. Like, I literally am getting a degree for laughing at politicians. That's all I do. All I do is laugh at politicians, go, this guy's a wanker, this guy is an absolute goat. Did you know this man did this for his, for his political campaign, right? And I thought I was really good at, politics and the political spectrum. Turns out no, because politics is going in a way where everybody is now either a fascist or an insane person. Like, we have Nigel Farage, who's a fascist, Donald Trump, who's definitely a fascist, we've got Keir Starmer, who may as well just be a fascist, we have, there's a lot going on. You've got that guy in Israel who is just a fascist. I don't care if people get pissed off at me for saying that, because the guy's a literal war criminal. But anyway, basically I'll be discussing a series of things right now that's wrong with the world. Like, the whole Internet Safety Act that's going on. Like, I'm a British man, and that is going to affect me so heavily, and as we all know, it's affecting everyone else in the world anyway. So, like, I'm just going to talk about it, So, let's start with the absolute blatant human rights violation of the Internet Safety Act that Mr. Keir Starmer has put together for our enjoyment. Now, I would like to say, and tell everyone, that I did vote for Labour last election, because we were promised something pretty clear, but we just haven't gotten it. As you all know, there's a thing called the Internet Safety Act that's happening, right? And, I've only been talking talking about it with my friends and family. Just, my family don't enjoy talking about politics. My friends absolutely love politics. So, we've spoken about everything. So I'm coming on here because I want to give my opinion on this, right? Because, as we all know, they are just demanding our IDs for no reason, right? Now, the whole ID thing for, you know, sites like pornography and stuff, I can understand. I can understand why you'd want to give them ID verification for porn sites. That absolutely protects children, right? It keeps them off, you know, whatever they're doing on a porn site. What kind of toddler goes on a porn site? Like, when you're like 12, 13, I don't think you should know about that kind of stuff yet, right? Like, I'd say around like 16. That's when I figured out what a porn site was, right? No, that's completely fine to, you know, to have ID verification for those kinds of websites. Because what is little Timmy going to do? Mum, I need to goon. Please give me your ID to send to Pornhub, right? No, the thing is, what I failed to mention is that, like, the whole, like, Internet Safety Act, it's, like, kind of made for fucking, whatchamacallit. It's being, how do I say it? It's being construed as, like, a policy to protect children, which I think that is the correct thing to do. Just the way they're going about it is completely wrong. Now, the thing is, for some reason, this Internet Safety Act, you'd expect it to only be like, oh, pornography and stuff, and that's it. Just porn, right? And that is probably, you know, a good thing. The only good thing about it. Just, I can't goon anymore, because I don't want to give them my ID. So, anyway, what Keir Starlin failed to mention was the fact that, you know, it's basically affecting everything. So, it can censor whatever the fuck it wants to censor. In recent times, there was a lawsuit Wikipedia put against the government, and the government won. And if you're wondering what this lawsuit was, it was for Wikipedia to remain uncensored. Because as you know, Wikipedia is a non-profit organisation that just aims to bring freedom of information to everybody in the world, right? It's like the Library of Alexandria, but like for humans like us, right? And average everyday citizens. So if I wanted to go and look at the Tiananmen Square massacre, keep your eyes on this example, by the way. Keep your head on Tiananmen Square. And, you know, I wanna look at that. The government could go, this is very violent. I'm going to censor this because I don't want the children to look at this insane violence and all this protest. Oh no! The children, they're gonna do Tiananmen Square too! Cheat! And then Keir Starlin could go, or I don't know, Donald Duck over in the USA, he could go, man, I fucking hate this, I'm going to censor it. Just like a man called Winnie the Pooh in China, who, if you don't know, the CCP, Communist Chinese Party, no, the Chinese Communist Party, I mean, they were like, Tiananmen Square never happened, mate. Like, they were just like, yeah, never happened. And if you try and search for Tiananmen Square in, you know, in China, you won't find it, right? Now, here's the thing. If this Internet Safety Act goes through, we could literally just live in communist China, right? Now, here's the thing, though. The kicker is, the world is just becoming communist Chinese. And the thing is, everybody right now is scared of China, right? So it's kind of funny how our Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, is going, look, man, we need to stand up to the Chinese. We need to make sure they don't get a leg up on us. They're a threat to the West. And then they just do whatever the Chinese are doing, including censoring all of Wikipedia. Now, I might be, you know, my entire thing might be a bit, you know, messy, because I haven't actually planned a script for this video. This is all just me talking, right? And, like, the thing is, I'm really unsure about what's gonna happen after this. Like, people are saying, oh, they can use our, you know, IDs for, you know, we'll give the government our ID and then they'll use it for facial recognition, right? From what I understand, is it's instead private companies that take the ID. So, like, we have Pornhub and stuff. They will go and contract a company to go and keep these IDs safe. Contract the company to keep the ID safe and ensure it's, you know, not the subject of a data breach, basically. Now, the issue with this is what everyone else is saying, and I completely agree with this. The internet is a dangerous place, right? Now, you know how, you know, every few days there's like, oh, Sony's had a data breach and all of your information is out there, right? That could happen to literally any company that's collecting these IDs, and then it's all out there for them. Which is a bad idea. If you want to do this whole thing, you can't just store them, you have to delete them. And obviously companies have different policies. Some delete them, some don't. So you don't have any more safety, and privacy is basically dead. Now, there's a lot more to do with this. Like, obviously my points aren't everything, and I'm not, like, a very well-read individual into, like, all of the little intricacies of this act, and I'm not like an internet guru like some other people who have spoken about this, about like the dangers of the internet and stuff, and how bad this will be for the internet in general. But we have, I would like to move on to banking, right? Because Steve's been having this thing where the banks, I don't know who gave them this much fucking power, but someone did, right? Are just refusing to allow people to pay for Steam games, which is absolutely destroying the industry right now, right? Because Steam's delisted so much stuff, and it's all just for no reason as well. Like, it's just a shit show, man. But Trump has somehow, right, I don't like admitting when Trump does something right, because I fucking hate the guy. I don't like the right side of the political spectrum. I'm more of a lefty myself. I'm like a Green Party kind of guy. And when Corbyn comes out, he'll have my entire support. But anyway, if you don't like that statement, please go away, right? So anyway, we have that. But he's managed to do this little executive order where it's like you're not allowed to refuse service to anything due to moral complications and religion, which is fair enough. Because like half of the stuff that was taken down, I don't think was even like that bad. Which does tie us into, you know, the gaming industry with the whole internet safety thing. How everything now requires your identification. It's kind of ruining everything. Next I'm probably going to find out I'm going to need, like, ID to even log into my Steam account or something. And then that's going to be over for me. I would be absolutely destroyed, because I 100% believe that I should not be giving my ID to anybody, right? The internet should be a place of free reign, freedom, rather than tyranny, right? And that's the thing. The internet was the world's last bastion for freedom. Now, if you're going around going, oh, I hate this minority group, you should get off the internet. You should not be on here, right? Now, I don't like dooming at all. I'd like to be a very positive man, right? And I've cut off many people simply just because they've been ruining my mood because they doom too much, right? And, like, the thing is, fuck doomers, right? But, like, you know, I just wanted to say, you know, just read into all of this, because, and stand up for what you think is right. Because the government goes, hey man, nice Wi-Fi you got there. Would be a shame if, like, I don't know, some random funny government entity decided, let's take that all away and you know, get rid of gooning and maybe that gaming, you know, that funny gaming you all do. Yeah, that's gonna be behind this massive wall everywhere. Noddy's adventure, more like give me your identification. So yeah, I don't like where that's heading. Like, I just wanna play games afterwards, not like hand somebody a mugshot of my ugly face, right? Which brings us to the next point. The USA practically owns the world right now. I don't know what this has to do with identification, but we'll get there. Because we have the whole, you know, thing with stupid Americans going, man, I sure love this far-right agenda, right? And that's just giving governments just more reason to go, we need to compete with the far-right. So, Labour, our left-leaning party, is going, there's this fascist called Nigel Farage and he's becoming insanely popular. Let's, like, I don't know, let's glaze him a little bit, maybe we'll get some more votes. I don't know what the fuck your reasoning is there, Mr. Keir Starlin, because you've already won the fucking election. Just do what you told us you'd do. Don't give us, you know, some absolute shit that we didn't want, right? Which also brings us on to Mr. Nigel Farage of the Reform Party, who just keeps sucking off Donald Trump constantly. Don't know why he does that. At this point, I think they should just start shagging live on stage. But anyway, because of that issue, I have a feeling that, you know, the UK is kind of going that way, which I don't really like. And in that case, Nigel Farage and Mr. Trump are very good friends, as I can tell. I mean, unfortunately, Trump did once forget his name at one of his rallies. Don't know why, but you know, it's a fun time for everyone. I'm going to be American in like 5 years if Labour doesn't get their act together. Now, on the topic of Labour getting their act together and how we've been talking about this entire Internet Safety Act thing, which again, if you need more information about that, there's loads online by, you know, other people who chat shit about Internet Safety Acts and politicians and stuff. But real quick, we've got the Roblox pedophile issue. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm pissed about this because not only has Roblox gotten away with this for like fucking years, right? Don't know how they've done that. But also the fact that, you know, with this whole Internet Safety Act thing coming out, all of a sudden everyone is so... every government ever is just so... this thing we've known that's been going on for like 20 years or something it's a real issue, guys. And rather than, you know, making sure that the platform had their proper security measures put in place years ago, they've decided, yeah, now's the right time. We've got to make sure our act gets passed and it works. So, yeah, we're gonna start laying down the law. Especially because they, you know, banned vigilante groups. Like, the only thing keeping the platform safe, right? But, like, the thing is, I don't think, like... Well, I was thinking about, how did I end up getting into Roblox back in the day anyway? I've had the same account since I was like 9, right? My account was made in like 2013, right? And I'm like, I got into it because I was just watching YouTube and stuff, right? And obviously, you know, that brings people to the platform. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to make Roblox content anymore. Like, the platform's unsafe. They obviously aren't doing anything about it. and now it's taking literal government interference, right, for them to do something. Like, they're getting sued by the entire state of Louisiana. I think it's over for them at this rate, right? So yeah, I'm not making Roblox content anymore. I'll probably do some, like, bullshittery elsewhere, right? Because, like, you know, if a kid comes onto my YouTube channel, and then, like, you know, they go, oh, Roblox, cool, I want to play this game, and then all of a sudden they're getting hounded by, like, 40-year-old men, and then, at that rate, that's kind of my fault, isn't it? Because I've directed them to a platform that obviously is dangerous. So, for legal purposes, I say this, but, like, you know, I'm clearly stating that my channel is not meant for children, right? Do not come on here if you're a child. Like, I understand the parenting thing is like, oh, swearing and stuff isn't as bad as it used to be, but still, don't come on here, please. Do not. So I'm not gonna do that anymore until Roblox decides that it's gonna actually do something about it, right? And as you know, well, this video is gonna be slated to come out after, you know, my next one, which is just a little short thing that I made, because I scrapped my old one because of all this that was happening, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore. So that's what's gonna happen to all of that, and again, you know, if the Roblox did actually do their job and kept people safe, we wouldn't be having this issue with, you know, governments going, maybe we should, you know, limit the internet. Maybe we should restrict things, guys. Maybe we should make sure things on the surface level of the internet aren't accessible. And also, maybe if parents decided to not give their children an iPad from the moment they came out of the womb, then we would also have a freer internet right now. But no, I blame Roblox and modern parenting. I don't know if I'll ever be a parent because I can't trust myself. But anyway, yeah, that happened. But yeah, no more Roblox content from me. I've got loads of other things planned, I guess. But other than that, that's the Roblox issue addressed. I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to speak any more on it. I'm just saying that I don't support... Well, I'm not going to continue to advertise the platform. Right, now we get on to the final part of this all, which is nothing to do with anything. It's more to do with, you know, my life, right? Now, the thing is, I'm still in, you know, education. And every time, like, I have this big break, like summer and stuff, I try my best to put out videos and everything, whilst also making sure I recover from the immense burnout I suffer. But, you know, after this, it's kind of all over. Like, do people who work get a summer? I've never worked a day in my life, except for that one time I spent 3 days working in a school, and that was it. Not gonna be a teacher, not my kind of job. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't know what I'm going to do after I graduate, right? Now, this is something I've tried my best to, you know, grapple with, and I really don't know where I'm going after this. Like, this hasn't really taken off at all. It was just a hobby anyway, but with the amount of effort I put into this sometimes, like, I think, like, for, like, some of my videos, like the Sea of Thieves video, that took me easily, like, a week to edit, because of every asset I needed to make myself. Some videos take me a lot less time, because, you know, it's just record a video, then slap funny subtitles on it, and then, you know, we've got this, where I can just take my time with it. But the thing is, I don't know what's happening after this. Like, I love creating videos and stuff, and uploading them and everything, just, you know, I'm gonna have to get a job in a year, at this rate. So, I probably won't be around anymore. This might be the end of ScreenBarrage after this year, which, you know, would be sad, but I don't know if I could somehow create a way to magically explode myself and start earning the big bucks and get the actual experience I need, because I love editing. I'd say I got pretty alright at it. Max helped me out a bit. Philip and the others have helped me a bit. You know, Philip actually did a couple of clips for me for the how to make big deals thing, which was probably my favourite video ever to create. But anyway, the thing I'm trying to say is, where do I go? Like, the world is a scary place, man. And am I really good at anything? All I know is how to fucking look at a book and then go, this does this and that means that, and put that into a massive Word document, which doesn't seem fun at all. That is something I don't want to do for the entirety of my life. I mean, becoming a video editor would be cool, just the reason why I do this is because everything is my creation. Like, it is what I want, how I envision it, and I get to do it. It doesn't feel much like a job, it's just I sit here and post stuff to the internet. And that's really it. I genuinely have no real skills, just hobbies. I did a bit of PC building, which is honestly something I'd love to go into, just, you know, I don't think I'd even be able to use my degree. Like, my issue is I've done a degree, and there's the chance that I'm gonna be like £50,000 in debt or something. Probably more, right? And I'm not gonna use my degree because I want to do something that is the complete opposite of my degree or something. Because I only just did my subjects because I like the subject, and then when you go into, you know, looking at jobs, it's like insanely different to what you actually enjoy sometimes. So yeah, I don't know if this will even survive, you know? That's something I just wanted to get off my chest, because this has basically been the one thing that I've worked on for ages, and it's the one thing I'm actually really proud of. Like, I love this, making funny videos that, like, other people might not find funny at all, but I pretty much enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. What I will say, though, is that I've been sat here putting words down and yapping a lot, to the point that, to the Roblox situation, there's been an update. A couple of YouTubers have come out saying that Roblox is going to allow things that really shouldn't be allowed, like public bathroom simulator. Well, I haven't watched any of these, but, you know, I'll give them a watch later and see what I think. But, yeah. Overall, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just, the world is going to shit. Stand up for what you believe in, aka your, you know what, political views, your religion, as long as it just doesn't hurt or kill anybody. You know, stand up for your rights and freedoms, because it might be something the next generation might not have access to because of our failure to act. And then there's also, you know, just, I guess in a year's time, I'm gonna have to grow out of this stage. Which is sad, yes, but, you know, all good things come to an end. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy your lives and make sure you all stay happy, because I don't know if I will.